Baby, you know I'm not good at advice. Why would I go if I don't get advice? Taking these chances, rolling the dice. Thought it from nothing, I'm hitting these heights. All because what I be spit on these bikes. Repeat a few things inside of my sprite. Better to sleep, you in my device. Thought I could trust you in my life. Can't even trust you in the night. Thought of me, baby.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the next Spikes video. And today, guys, we are going to be hopping on the Beta 450. All right, the OEM Beta 450. This bike is completely banned from aerial competition pro series in this game. You're not allowed to use it. It was banned, I think, after round 3 of the Supercross season because the OEM team ended up coming out and saying this bike is just broken. It's too fast. Something's wrong with it. It's got too much acceleration. I mean, guys were hitting big quads on this bike. It was just not fair in Supercross. But today we're going to be doing 2 motocross races, and we're just going to be seeing, should this bike still be banned? Is it really that good, or should they maybe unban it and maybe it's a little bit overrated? I don't know, boys. Stick to the end of the video with that stuff with that like button. Let's get right on the gate, boys. All right, boys, we're cheating today. We're being a big cheater. It'd be actually kind of funny if I just get absolutely destroyed in these races. I mean, it could happen. I don't know. We're here on the Beta 450, and obviously this bike is completely banned from competitive competition, at least in the aerial series. I'm not sure if any of the off series ban this bike as well. Maybe you could just pull up to a 450 race and just bring this bike out and no one's going to ban you. But as far as the aerial series goes, this is not allowed. So we're in a pub lobby. I basically no warm-up. I haven't ridden this bike in a long time. Like, it's been at least 5 months since it got banned. So we're just gonna see how good it is in outdoors. It got banned in Supercross, but we don't know, is this thing really that good in outdoors? My guess is it probably will be. Suspension's gonna be important though. We're here at you know, the new Paula track. This thing a little bit rough. Now the thing about this bike is it's easy to loop it off the start, so I need to be very careful here, not loop my Larry. And we might get this whole shot. Oh wait, he's on a Beta too. Oh! I'm getting assaulted. Okay, there was another guy on a Beta. So we might actually have some stiff compy here. But really nothing I could do. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm cheating. Okay, you're on a 250, so you're not keeping up with me. Oh, dude, this thing's fast. Oh, it's fast. I can already feel how fast it is. Tim Cheese here. Timmy, get on the throttle. Oh, damn it, Tim Cheese, you bastard. Oh, this is the problem with pub lobbies, boys. You get absolutely assaulted. There's nothing you can do about it, really. I gotta get away from these guys. These guys are not the greatest at the game here. And they're not very nice. So I need to find my lines, find my rhythm. Suspension doesn't feel too bad. I just kind of made a setup really fast. So, I don't know. I feel like in stock form, it's probably decent. I don't know how much E-roads on this server. It doesn't look like there's really any, so we should be fine. Is this guy gonna pump me here? Okay, he was nice. He was very nice. Usually it doesn't happen. But we're working up the field pretty quickly. I'm not sure if... I think this guy's the leader here on the Honda. Or is that the Beta? Oh, the front end, it does tuck a little bit. We're confirming that now. Didn't know. People have been telling me I need to stand up more, so maybe I just need to stand up more. Maybe I wouldn't have tucked it if I stood up. I don't know, dude. I kind of have to sit down, dude. Sitting down just feels comfortable in this game. But apparently it's slower, so I need to, like, lose the habit of sitting down. There are some corners I stand up through, but really only if the berm is super tall. I feel like when the rut isn't very tall, it's kind of sketchy to stand up. Can I triple in here? Oh my God, I went way too far. I need to lock in. These guys are like cutting the track and stuff. I don't know what's going on. Fine, we should win no matter what, dude. We're on the cheater bike. Is this guy the leader here on the Cowie? Okay, didn't turn. Repeat, the bike did not turn. Can't tell if that guy up front's on a Honda or is he on a Beta. Gosh, giddy. Holy moly. Okay. Okay, you gotta just... This guy is so scary to watch ride. Oh my goodness. Oh, what the hell just happened? He just did a front flip and then he phased out. Oh my God, the Beta's down. Oh my goodness. Something's going on here. Beta's probably gonna be our only compy here. Maybe it's this guy. I don't know who this guy is. That inside is sketchy, dude. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, dude, what is this, dude? Freaking front end, bro. What is going on here? I feel like the bike just has so much traction that it's kind of doing what the Beta 18 bikes used to do. They just tucked on you. There's like nothing you can do about it. I think that's honestly because of Poboso's new updates. And people have been saying they front tuck more. And honestly, on the SPX setups, I don't feel it too much because I feel like they've been tailored to go against that. But I'm not using an SPX setup, so I don't know. Maybe this bike just tucks a lot. I really have no idea. Josh, kid, you gotta get on the freaking throttle, brother. Oh. All right, dude. When I ride around other people, I seem to suck at this game. Once I take the lead, these guys are all gonna get gapped by like 30 seconds. Just watch. Once I take the lead, I turn into Thanos. All right, one more guy. There's no way I can lose. If I lose to a Cowie on this bike, then this bike's actually horrible. Or maybe I'm just horrible. Okay, this guy's glitching so much. How do you race someone like this game? Bobo, fix your netcode, brother. You guys doing the Matrix. What is that line choice from him? Dude, I cannot race this guy, bro. What is going on? He's just disappearing. Okay, I have way more power than him. Way more. That Cowie can't even keep up at all. Roll into this. It's like this bike has so much like blitz power. Like once you get on the throttle, like let's say you're rolling a corner at 15 miles an hour and you get on the throttle, you're getting to like 40 miles per hour pretty fast. Like this thing is, it's punchy, dude. Even that triple right there, like I just easily OJ'd that, and I was barely even really on the throttle that much. So we'll see if this guy on the Cowie can keep up. I think the main thing I'm feeling right now is suspension is terrible, but I'm just running stock suspension, so it doesn't really surprise me. And this bike was really good in Supercross with a stock setup, so definitely on the stiffer side, I feel like. Kind of struggling with that. Other than that, I mean, the power, it is crazy. I mean, I can see why the bike's banned, but it's also so much power. It's honestly, it's kind of hard to ride if you're not smart. But I feel like I'm starting to catch a flow here. We win this race by a lot. Next race, I am going to give a pretty sizable head start. So now the Cowie's going to be on my arse again, I think. Not sure how many more laps we have. I think we have one more. Yeah, we have one more lap. Yeah, the Cowie, he's trying to come for me here. I should be able to bring this home. Listen, for my first race, just got on the game. Not too bad. Obviously, it doesn't help when you get absolutely launched in the first corner, but the bike is pretty damn good. I'm going to see if I can dial the setup in a little bit, because I do feel like the suspension is kind of lacking. I'm not sure if it's too stiff or... Yeah, it looks way too stiff. That's what it feels like. Like I would like that on a track like this, but it's just not really doing it for me. I feel like it's not really sinking into the corners. Let's try to have like a fast lap here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like I get into that berm and it's almost like it's resisting to sit into the corner. It's just like it feels super stiff, but I don't know. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's super soft. It might be super soft. You can never really tell on this game. Sometimes you'll have a setup and you're like, this is the stiffest setup of all time, and then you go to third person, it's just bottoming everywhere. You're like, oh, not stiff. But regardless, we're low-key flying. I mean, we're not really flying. I shouldn't give myself any props. My fastest lap so far is a 2:04, which is quite terrible. Oh my god. But we're gonna lock it in the next race. Hopefully some faster guys join so we have some compy. But we're still gonna win this race by over 10 seconds. And considering how bad the start of it was, yeah, the bike's good. All right, it's good. I think someone would have to take some time to dial in a motocross setup on this thing, because it really feels like it'd be more tailored for Supercross, the way it rides. Oh, sir, where are you going? I don't know. Oh, who cares, dude? We gapped up by like 20 seconds. Listen, all right, listen. The bike is not insane, all right? The suspension's kind of buns. I'm going to be honest with you. The power, though, okay, the power is nasty. Like, if you got a good setup on this thing, and there probably is some good setups out there. I don't think SPX makes setups for this bike anymore. Maybe they do. I need to ask Splash, see if I can get one of those pro setups for this bike, because maybe that would change the whole thing. But if the suspension was better, I do feel like this thing could be unstoppable, but maybe the suspension's just arse. Maybe it's only good in soupy, Do another race, boys. See if we can get the dub. There's some actually decent guys in here that joined, so I'm not gonna give a whole shot. I'm gonna go straight up because we should have some actual competition here. But listen, man, it's all gonna come down to the start. Okay, if I get a bad start like I did in the last race and I get absolutely touched, then I mean that's basically no different than giving a head start. So we're gonna try to survive that. Actually, I want to win this. All right, I want to go 2 for 2 on the beta. I did mess with the suspension a little bit. I kind of lowered the spring a little bit. It should be better. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know much about suspension in this game. I don't really even try to understand it, but I feel like I made some adjustments and it felt kind of good in warm up. So we're gonna test it out here. I think that is the biggest downfall of this bike, though. I do think the suspension is definitely something you got to work on, but it is very fast. It's definitely the fastest bike in the game. That's not even a question. Is it gonna help me off the start? Not really. Oh my gosh, wheelie that whole freaking thing. That was sick. All right, great start. Hope this guy doesn't fall in front of me. He's gonna hold me up a little bit. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna get the collision on that flag. Dude, look how much faster I am on the straightaway. It's not even close. All right, get him on the inside there. I need to just be cautious early. Can't try too hard or I'm going to go down. Oh, God. Okay, we're fine. Okay. I tell you what, guys. The bike is fast as hell, and that's why it's banned. The suspension is not great, guys. I'm just going to be honest. It is a sketchy bike to ride. And I'm not sure if it can be fixed. It probably can, okay? You put some wizard on the suspension, they'll probably find a way to fix it, but I am struggling with it right now, I'm not gonna lie. And we have a guy that just cut the track here, which kind of sucks, all right? That kind of hurts, because I had the lead, and now I don't have the lead. Okay, hopefully his lap doesn't count. I'm not sure. He kind of cut a lot of the track, so we'll see what happens. Can't focus on that, though. Gotta focus on our riding. It's definitely kind of standing itself up in corners a little bit. But it does feel better in the bumps with the change I made. It's just such a fast bike. It's got so much power. Oh, man. See there? Like the front catches. Oh, man. It's like I'm walking a tightrope when I ride this thing. I don't know, dude. I don't know if this bike should still be banned. I feel like it just comes down to, can someone find a good bike setup for this thing? I feel like that's it. But with how much speed you'd gain on, like, straightaways, or if you could just get the bike to be good in corners, you don't even have to have it be good in roughness. If you could just get it to corner really well, you'd gain so much time on a hot lap. You know, I feel like it would struggle on E-Road, but I don't know. There's some pretty cracked people in this game that can just figure stuff like that out. Oh my god, but you guys can see I'm all over the place. And if I was on the Yamaha right now, I would look like a smooth criminal out here, boys. No mistakes. But this bike can't really do that. This guy's actually riding pretty good. He is on the KTM, which is a really good bike. But we'll see if we can get him here. KTM's very consistent. This bike is not so consistent, but it is faster, so we'll see. Consistency versus speed here. Oh, man. Dude, it just, like, jerked the handlebars to the right there. I almost went over the berm. Kind of eating this guy up right now. I'm eating him for back fee right now. Oh, my goodness. You're chopped huzz, buddy. Get him out of here. Kid's cookied. We're absolutely moving right now, boys. We are absolutely moving. I mean, we're not really moving. We're just kind of surviving. Oh, dude, what is the suspension on this thing? I can't even, like, explain it. I don't even know what the problem is. I feel like I fixed it, and now it's like... It's better than the first race, but something's just not right with it. I just don't know what it is. I wish I knew. I'm gonna have to give it to SPX. They're gonna have to work on this thing a little bit. Or maybe there's already a setup. I don't know, but... I feel like with that recent Poboso update, it might have changed this bike a little bit as well. It does feel like it has a ton of traction. Like a lot. Like even in that flat corner there, I didn't really lose the rear at all. And I feel like the Yamaha is kind of like that now. Same with the KTM, but this thing's on a different level as far as traction. We're gonna kind of see what kind of lap time we can run here. Unfortunately, it's kind of a short race. You don't get much of a chance to run laps. I think you only get 2 laps that count. We'll see what we can run here. If I can run a 58 and have it count, I'd say that's honestly a pretty good lap. I'm gonna have to kind of push for that, though. We are gapping the comp, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should have given a head start. I just feel like in these straightaways, like, I'm definitely gaining some time. It is quick, but... Oh, my God. Oh, I'm gonna lose so much time. That's, like, the worst spot to fall. It's just a sketchy bike. It's just got some sketch to it. It feels kind of twitchy. It just feels... It really does feel like it's broken. It doesn't feel like the other bikes. I'd say it kind of feels like... Kind of feels like a gas or a Husky. I wouldn't say it feels like the KTM. But it sort of feels like a gas if it just was really twitchy in the front and had a lot of traction. We're going to see if we can keep her going here. This lap's definitely not going to be a sub 2 minute. With the crash, see if it's close though. I'd say it's probably going to be like a 202. Yeah, 201. That's actually not that bad with the crash. We were definitely on pace there to run a 158, but we got last lap here. And I am struggling. Especially in the tight sections of the track, but... Oh! What is wrong with this thing? It's like frustrating to ride. I don't know if this thing should still be banned, bro. I just don't know. Like, I get they banned it because it's super fast, but, like, it's kind of buns when it comes to suspension. Like, it's kind of terrible. I just don't know. I haven't ran a lap yet, so I don't even know what like, I can do on this thing. I don't know, dude. Low-key, I say unban it. Unban the beta. Let it come free, brother. If someone runs it the first race and they win by, like, 40 seconds, then you can reban it, but I don't think it's that good. I really don't. It's just sketchy as hell. Scared of this corner now. I got PTSD, dude. As long as we run a sub 2 minute. Jesus, dude. I've almost tucked the front about 3 times this lap. And I'm not even doing anything crazy. Bike's pissing me off, dude. Getting angry. I mean, this lap, I felt like I've been going about 75% around the track. I mean, I'm really just coasting. If this is a 59, then I could definitely see a top guy tryharding and probably running a low 50 on this bike. Because it does have the power. It just, I can't with that. Like, what is that, dude? That is the stupidest crash I've ever seen. And I'm blaming the bike on that one, brother. Yeah, if I was on the Yamaha or the KTM, I'm soaking. I'm literally soaking into that rut. But listen, we won by a lot. Like, we actually rode pretty good. There were some pros that joined that we did beat. I mean, listen, we still had the fast lap of the race. I don't know if I'd necessarily say this bike is amazing. All right, my conclusion is the suspension is absolutely atrocious. I do think since it has such good traction and obviously has insane power, you probably couldn't unban it. All right, I'm gonna go back on my statement. There's definitely some fast guys in this game that could figure out a method to make that bike corner well and hit roughness well. People just know, all right? And some of these guys that know suspension, they could probably turn that thing into a demigod bike. So, you know, maybe keep it banned. I just didn't ride good on it at all. I just not good. It was definitely the suspension. I tried to fix it. I'm an idiot, so I guess I don't know why I tried to even fix it. But anyways, that's the video. If you guys enjoyed, see you next one.